Hey guys, welcome back to JR14. Here I am with another video for you guys today regarding Project MK7, but it can be regarding your car too. Now this is not another installation video, but however it is a product review. First of all, you see the wrap, you see the way that the car looks, due to the fact that if you did see it, you was probably at or have probably seen the car at European Experience in Savannah, Georgia. Today I'm actually going to be talking about a product for you. Now I did that road trip from New York City to Savannah, Georgia in about 13 to 14 hours. I took my time, took my smooth time, and before I went on that trip, I put a video out there explaining things you should take with you on a road trip. One of those things actually being what we're going to be talking about today, which is the NOCO GB40 jump starter for any car, not just the Project MK7. So you know what, let's take a look at this product, let's open up the box and let's check and see what everything is included, and then actually test this to see how it works and to see if it works out on Project MK7 as well as any of your vehicles at home. So without further ado guys, let's get into this product review right now. So I already took the liberty, like I said, I already went on this road trip and I'm actually back from this road trip. So inside the box, and I already saw, that means I took everything out the box, but it's a lithium ion battery, about 1,000 amps. And it works with 3 liter up to 6 liter diesels and 3 liter diesels, but it also works with gas motors and engines as well. Inside the box you would normally see any of the components inside, but I took everything out and I'll show you why I did that in a minute, just because of the fact that I wanted to have this on a road trip. So as soon as you pull this out, you have your warranty information in here regards to the guides and how to use this thing, and also all NOCO products are covered by a 1-year hassle-free limited warranty and free lifetime user support. So make sure that you guys definitely check that out. So inside the box you do get these items right here. Yes, everything does come in this fancy pack, so that's why I kind of wanted to take everything out the box. I thought I would have to leave everything in the box, but you don't. So inside this you do have the unit. So this is the GB40 jump starter here. So the cool thing about the GB40 is it's not just a battery booster for your car. I mean, that's its main focus, but it actually does a couple of other different things too. For instance, if you're doing this at night, you have 2 LED lights here that give you an SOS reading. For instance, like let's say if you need help and you need the lights to flash, they do have strobes, but these are actually very bright LEDs on both sides of this. Now, okay, great, it's 1,000 amps. How do you charge something like this? Well, you actually charge this with basically just a USB cord. So on this side you do have a USB in, a USB out. So on the USB in, you plug this in here. So you plug this in here like so, and then you just plug the other end to a wall outlet. So I've been using an Apple iPhone charger. You can use an iPad charger to get it done quickly. I always keep this thing charged on the road with me because, and even when I'm just driving to and from work, my commute's 35 miles, if I ever have a battery issue, I can just pop this in and, you know, connect it. Well, that's great. So you have a USB in, so what's the USB out for? The cool thing about this, since this is a battery pack that can actually charge, that could charge your car, they obviously want you to use it for other things too, so you can charge your phone with this if need be. And the cool thing about this is that it's actually cool to charge your phone. It charges your phone extremely quickly based on the voltage that's coming out of it. 12 volts is not a slouch as far as charging your phone. I've definitely used this a couple times on my road trip to Savannah already, and this was pretty nifty. So the other thing that they give you is the actual connectors to the battery. So you have your positive and your negative terminals here. The cool thing about this is that when you plug them up right to here. So on the other end of the brick, you have this cable here, you have this connector here, and you just pretty much, I love the fact they have these little flaps to protect it from debris and dirt. So you just plug this in like this, like that, and now you're a fully operational thing. Now what's cool about this is that now this is active. So when you turn it on, they pretty much don't spark into each other. You know, when like normally when you touch a battery and you're connecting jumper cables to a battery, you accidentally touch them, they spark. Just for a safety purpose, they just self-cancel. So they don't actually go ahead and shock you or accidentally throw a spark that might prevent you from charging the car correctly, or you know, stuff like that gets me a little afraid, especially with electric, because I don't want to shock myself with this. But this is pretty cool. They come with rubber, they come with the rubber stuff as well, and we're actually going to show you how to use this. Okay, so let's just say I'm here stuck on the side of the road. How do I use this? All you need to do is make sure that this is charged. It charges like a phone overnight, and just make sure that you connect this together like you see here. So what I do is lift up the hood. Now my battery's located in the back here. I don't know if you guys can see that. The cool thing about this is that now my battery's here. So I pretty much, this is all I need. I have the brick here. I don't need another car, which is the awesome thing of this unit. All I have to do is just pretty much open my battery tray, find your positive and negative terminals. Doesn't matter which side you put on first, but just make sure you do it correctly. Okay, so once you have that situated, all you have to do is hit the power button right here. Now, the cool thing is, like, my battery shows the positive and negative terminals. As you see here, has positive and negative already written on the battery. Some batteries don't have this, so you have to figure it out kind of almost the hard way. I actually had a guy on a motorcycle. I was on my way down to doing the install with the install of all the parts to Syracuse, and me and Calvin actually stopped at a Shell gas station, and this guy on a motorcycle actually was just there, and he couldn't jump his bike. I actually connected this to his bike, waited a few minutes, and then currently right now what it's doing, it's charging the battery. So all you have to do is just wait for it, because you hear it clicking in the background. And all you have to do is just, after that, just start up the car while this is in it, and then make sure that you're good to go. Now, if you accidentally have these the other way, like I said, mine has a positive and negative on here. Most batteries don't. If you accidentally reverse them, it'll give you a little light here with a little exclamation mark telling you that it's going to deactivate itself automatically, so you don't have to worry about this. I believe this retails about 150 bucks. This actually is pretty useful, especially when I'm on the side of the road, because it's small, it's compact, it's easy to charge like a normal phone, and it doesn't take up too much space. And I always leave it in my car just because of the fact that you just never know. I usually make sure that my battery's good. I never have any accessories or lights inside the car, but accidents are accidents and mistakes happen. So I definitely want to keep this out for myself in the future. And I believe that keep this out for myself, and I believe that you guys should definitely have this for the future as well. Well, you also wonder, okay, how do you know when this is charged? Once you see these lights up here, once it gets, if your battery's really dead, it'll start at 25, it'll pulsate until it gets to the next one. And then it'll pulsate at 50 until it gets to the next one, and 75, then it'll pulsate at 100. Once it gets solid 100, once it gets at a solid 100, you're good to go ahead and start the car. So then once the car is started, you're pretty much good to go. All you have to do is just make sure you do this. You hear a click. You see the solid light there. It's doing its thing. Then afterwards, all you have to do is just start the car, and it'll tell you when it's at 100%. Usually I wait like about a couple minutes for this to work, and then usually it does work, so you have no issues. I hope you guys did enjoy this video of the NOCO GB40 battery booster or jump starter for the Mark 7. Also, it's for any car, so don't think that this just works for Volkswagen or Audi. This works for any car. There is no multiple versions of this. They all work just the same. This is a useful tool. That's something that is important. It's something that's very important for you to have in your vehicle at all times. No matter if your car is new, like in my Mark 7, or older, I believe that you should still just carry one of these just in case, because you just never know when you might need it. Okay guys, if you want to figure out where to purchase this, please go to the description down in the link in the description below will be a link, and you will be able to click this, and it will provide you with the store of where you can search for this. If you're not too sure what this is called, it's called the GB40. You type that in the search bar, you'll get to it. Also, I'm looking out for all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video right now. Type the code that you see on the bottom of the screen here, JR20, which will give you 20% off of not just the GB40, but any NOCO product available on the website. So go ahead and check that out right now, and then that's it. So I hope you guys have liked this video. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, and also do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to JR14. Enjoy the content, and remember guys, cars are a lifestyle. Take care.